welcome. This is Dr. Darrell Green. I'm here. This is CS 2803, and we are going online. So, in doing that, we have to be set up. I want you to feel at ease. We're going to do a great job. So, I do have my handy dandy course outline, a plan of what we're going to do this week. So I'm going to set this up and then we're going to go through it. Hopefully this video from Dr. Green's desk. This is my office and we are going to do this. So a couple announcements. Going to talk about the new online format and how to prepare for it. The changes that are going to take place. Going to talk a little bit about the final project that you guys have are getting fired up about. We just completed one of the assignments in terms of the draft. Then I'm going to briefly talk a little bit about chapter 23, and we are going to get started. So first of all, spring break is over. You're back, not on campus, but you're virtual, and that is a good thing. The coronavirus is upon us, and we want to pray for those that are affected. Our world is affected, and as Christians, perhaps it'll help us grow closer to God. So again, the new format I'm going to talk a little bit about. I'm going to go in detail about for you. So I want you to be at ease. First of all, I want you, sometimes students have not had an online class, they get nervous. The key things I like about it is that I want you to stay connected. You can email me. You can call me. I want you to stay connected. That's important. I want you to work hard. That is my attitude. Work hard, and also stay focused. In saying that, welcome to week 8. So, in going online format, Canvas is very important. You need to stay connected every week. You need to look at the announcements. Look emails for me. So you need to look at your emails and pay attention to that. I'm expecting you to log in between at least one time, preferably 3 times, because there are going to be assignments that you need to follow. And again, we're going to be making some changes on that. We're going to talk about that. First of all, if you have a question, if you go into Canvas, and what I'm going to actually do is when you go into Canvas, look at Canvas from the module, because the modules I have weeks. Weeks 1, we're now at week 8. Each week, look at the modules. Go in there. There's actually some information about the assignments that are going to take place. Within the modules, there's content. You need to be looking at it. I wouldn't have put it in there if I didn't think it was important. So you need to go through the content, the videos, the articles that you need to take care of. Within Canvas, if you go past the general information, there's something I've set up called Ask Your Professor. So if there's some questions that the class would benefit from, like Dr. Green, what is your office hours now? That would be something that we could operate. Since we're virtual, I'm going to ask that you use the appointment book or email me so that I can dial in. I'll be mobile myself. I will be on campus, but I'll be other places just because of the dynamics of what we're doing right now with the coronavirus. Don't know what's going to happen, but I don't know what the future holds, but I do know who holds the future. Amen. Praise the Lord. The other thing I want to mention is that I do have the video. This is from Dr. Green's desktop or Dr. Green's desk. So every week I'm going to try to highlight the key things you need to know and to pay attention to. Also, Wise Notes is going online, so you can enjoy that. That's going to be set up so that you can get that. I will not be talking about my mother, but I will be giving some general principles to live with. So I talked about attendance, talked about Wise Notes. Again, review Canvas is very important. So the class discussions are going to go online, and we're going to be utilizing that in Canvas. So this time, instead of having class, I'm going to ask you that you do a video between 30 seconds to 60 seconds, and you're going to respond to 2 students. respond to two. You're gonna make two comments. One is an initial comment. The other one is to a classmate. Between 30 seconds, 90 seconds. Just don't tell a story. The key thing is I want to use the content from the book. That is very important to me in terms of happening. So I want you guys to stay involved in that. So I do have. I'm reaching over. I do have my syllabus. I hope you have it at least digitally. I hope you got that. I'm going to go through it again very quickly because I want to make sure we're all on the same page. Very important. So here are the objectives that you're supposed to get from this course. Understand the concepts and terminology in software requirements. Apply project management methods, processes, and tools to execute projects. So again, that project management we talked about. Examine the roles that project managers play in accomplishing organization goals. Create project scope statements, work breakdown structure, project network diagrams, responsible assignment matrix. Critique the impacts of the schedule, cost, and scope elements in projects and analyze different techniques for managing risk. Develop effective processes for managing high performance project teams, communication strategies, and better practice closeout strategies that maximize the value of the project experience. Number 7, discover career opportunities in project management. Demonstrate digital literacy in course work, and you're going to be doing it now because we're online now, so you're going to learn that a lot. Integrate faith and learning in a practical fashion. So I feel most of those we are heading at the apex when we talk about this project management simulation that we're going to be doing, and just want to go through that very quickly. We're going to be using a program called it's Marketplace Live. We're going to be using a simulation, project management simulation, the management simulation, which, to be honest, which is a very difficult simulation. You're going to be competing with at least 2 or 3 different teams. Might not be in your class, so don't. I just want you to be open to that. Your competitors might be from across the world, or who knows. So I want to mention assignment 4A was done, and on this Wednesday, looking at my calendar, it would be the 25th. I'm going to be meeting with the team captains, Allison, Chris. I'm getting all. Allison, Chris, and Will. Will, I'm sorry for getting you. We're gonna meet Wednesday virtually, and we're gonna go through and have a draft, and it's gonna be closed. And in Canvas, we'll have the results, and from that time, I'm expecting everyone to get together and formulate because the first quarter is due. So in saying that, everyone needs to sign up for that particular simulation. No one can skate. There's no way out of that. But it's a low cost environment. If you go directly to the website Marketplace Live, it's probably the cheapest you're gonna get. But again, everyone needs to sign up for that. And in saying that, once the captains, or we call the presidents, get together, they need to assign different roles because you had a choice and maybe don't get your choice. So you're doing it. What's the best interest of the team? And I think you can become well-rounded as computer science majors. I think you become more well-rounded in this simulation. Again, this is not an easy simulation, but again, we're going to work it together. It's going to be online. And the first major decision 1, is actually due that next Monday, March the 30th. And that's basically coming up with your name, your goals, and we're going to be talking about performance objectives of matrix, which we're going to be metrics that we're going to be talking about. So that's really, again, I had one student say, Dr. Green, I need to find this or find that. Email me all this. A lot of this information is mostly 99% of the information is in the syllabus. I also try to put it in Canvas so that it's all the same stuff. So we're not doing different things. Read the syllabus. The other thing I want to mention, Learn Smart is still there. My artificial intelligence Harry is watching you, so make sure that you get those discussions done. So on Wednesday again, we have the simulation. As we move forward, we're going to ask each of the teams to pull together a status report on what they're doing. So we're not going to do it this week, but we're going to be moving. Closer to getting that done, giving me a status on what you guys are doing. And the following Wednesdays, what we normally do is we normally have the debriefing. And because we're online, that debriefing will probably be you give a video and I'm going to give you input until we move to a different platform, because everyone's going to be on a different time frame, different country, maybe different places. And so we do what we call asynchronous learning. That means you can watch the video as much as you want to. So you can watch from Dr. Green's desk anytime you want to, 4 or 5 times. Again, I want you to feel at ease. Contact me. Go in Canvas. Ask the professor. You can do that. So briefly, I want to cover what you are getting into. How do we integrate the simulation, project management, simulation, along with your learning? So we're going to be talking about chapter 23, software metrics and analytics. I use it all the time. And what is analytics? Analytics has to do with how do we make decisions with data. Again, marketing is an art and science. So as an art, how do you capture people's attention? But then quantitatively, what are you measuring it by? And that is, and just like in marketing or in business, any business, software have to have their own metrics too. So in the book on 460, you have it electronically. It talks about software processes and project metrics, or quantitative measures that enable you to gain insight into the efficiency of the software process and the projects that are conducted using the process of a framework. So my simple way of analyzing metrics: how do you measure success? What does success look like for you? In the project management simulation, you're going to have 4 or 5 metrics that measure success. And we talk about a scorecard. So we talk about a scorecard, we talk about looking at not just one element, revenue, but looking at wealth, looking at customer demand. So you're looking at a multiple of things, and we talk about a scorecard. So we've been talking about a little bit about user experience and requirements. This goes in hand with that. So in terms of software and computer hardware, you're looking at measures and indicators so that your process is going to do well. So I don't want to go longer than this, but it's just an introduction. I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to feel great about this. We're gonna work it together. Praise the Lord. We're gonna be able to do great things. So if you have any questions, please call me. Please contact me. Until another time, have a wonderful and blessed day.